In a world that often rushes forward, never pausing to catch its breath, there are moments that demand our attention. Moments like this. Today, we gather to celebrate the remarkable journey of an individual who has reached a milestone in his life, a moment of transition, reflection, and gratitude. This video is a special tribute to the dedication, hard work, and the remarkable contributions made by Matthew O'Gorman. A tribute that deserves to be cherished, honored, and shared. Matt, you have shown us what it means to be passionate, to invest heart and soul in a pursuit, whether it's work, sports, life in general, and to leave a lasting impact on those around you. Your impact goes beyond the projects you've completed or the task you've accomplished. It lies in the lives you've touched, the smiles you've inspired, and the bonds you've nurtured. Your colleagues, friends, and loved ones come together to honor the incredible person you are and the profound difference you've made in their lives, evidenced by their presence and their overflowing heartfelt messages. Let's hear some exposés and stories about you from your friends and colleagues.
Hello. Bonjour, Mathieu. It's a sad day today. We come to say goodbye. I remember well when you first came into our little office and said you wanted a job. Of course, I said, what do you know about anything? You said, not much. So I said, fortunately, Erhan saw the potential. He said to me, this is a man that can chop onions. This is a man that I can work with. Okay, turns out he was right. Not long after, you were slicing onions, you were chopping onions, you were dicing, mincing. A very effective worker. Celltrack would not be what it is today without you. Of course, sometimes your steak au poivre seemed more like steak tartare, a little undercooked, but there was always my pêche flambée to save the day and make it look good. Touch of cognac helped. But those were the early days. Since then, you've grown, become a master chef in your own right, and have cooked a number of Celltrack solutions from China to London to San Francisco, all over the world, Kuala Lumpur. They all have you to thank for what's carrying their passengers today. And we have you to thank for the business that we have. You will continue to be remembered, and we will continue to miss you. As you take your final cycle ride down the Don Valley, well, you're heading east, so it's away from the sunset, but figuratively riding into the sunset. I hope you remember us with fondness. I hope we'll see you again, and I hope you have a good time in your retirement as you ponder your coming death and the sleep that lasts forever. If you want to come back, we'll always welcome you with welcome arms. Bye, Matt.
Hi, Matt. A little retirement message for you. If I think of a memory that really sticks in my mind when I think of Matt O'Gorman, it's that time I came to you and I said, Matt, what's the difference between Celltrack IS and Celltrack MS? And straight away we had a meeting and you did the most creative explanation of a train line in the Greek islands, and it really made me understand what the difference was, and you're always so approachable and friendly. And I think all these videos that you're going to watch will have a common theme of being such a genuine, kind person, and that's every interaction with you has always been this way. You are going to be missed so much, and your bright, fun energy will be missed. So all the best. Keep riding that bike, keep having fun and spending time outdoors. See you.
Hey man, are you ready? Let's go. I'm ready. Hello Matt, it's been 48 years since you and I met at the Ontario Playdowns Tennis Championships at Donalda Club, and I have been trying to beat you at tennis ever since. Over the years, you and I have done many work and personal activities together. I will just highlight a few key ones in the following. We have played many tennis matches together, and however, the record books show that you have won every match that we've played. So like they say, if you cannot beat them, you join them. So you and I have played many double games together, and we've had some success of winning. Also, we did in the 1990s and 2000, we did quite a bit of track training at York University Track and Field Center. One thing that I remember that well, because you never let me forget, is the time that Ben Johnson came up to me and told me that I was too slow for training in the fast lane. I wondered who he was to be able to determine my skill at running. When I decided to do my first triathlon, you were kind enough to take me under your wings, and you took me on at lunch times to York University to do some swimming in preparation of the triathlon. One thing that I remember that after every swim, you and I used to hop on the scale to check our weights. Me, I was trying to make sure that the difference in your weight and my weight had not decreased, and you were trying to determine that the difference in our weights had not increased. In 2001, you and I experienced an amazing event, and that was the Alcatel Olympics in Torremolinos, Spain, where we both part of the running team that finished 5th in the competition. In 2005, I finally got the opportunity to work together with you and on the Shanghai Line 8 project. And at the end of that year, we got to go to Shanghai together to attend some customer meetings. During the time that we were in Shanghai, we also were involved in intercultural training between Canada and the Chinese, and which was kind of interesting. And I found out a few things about you. One was that table tennis was a sport that I could beat you at, and two, that you were a better bowler than me even in your absence when you decided to go back to your room, and I kept taking your turn, and by the end of the 10 frames, Matt had a better score than Claudio. We sat together at many holiday parties, which was nice because we were able to share this with our spouses, and you and I were able to talk to each other's spouses and find out what had transpired throughout the year for them. After all these years, I've come to the realization that I was not made to beat you, but to complement you. And I did that by organizing many of the events you participated in, from CN Tower climbs to the holiday parties to the Alcatel Olympics. Hopefully we will continue with some of these activities throughout your retirement, and I want to wish you the best of luck in your retirement. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
So who did you say was retiring? Matt? Huh. Well, I thought he was like 20 or 30 something, but I guess, okay. So, Matt, all the best to you in your retirement, in the new chapter that you're going to be starting. I hope we still meet each other at Dimmer's Country Club for some tennis, and I'm sure we're going to have many more matches to play. So cheers, all the best.
Hi, Matt. It's been a pleasure working with you over the years. We've crossed paths a number of times while I've been here, and then more recently, obviously, with the VCC. I want to wish you a very good retirement, lots of time at the cottage, and hopefully you'll remember us poor plebes working away here, toiling away, trying to create the fourth generation VCC. And you'll come drop by and see us sometimes. So best wishes in retirement.
Hey Matt, I'm forced to do this, although I would rather have it written in a card, but Ophelia has been after me, and I don't know whether I want to please her or whether I want to say goodbye to you, or for you to remember me as a person. You were a wonderful person. I know we had chats about family, and now that you're retiring, I can see you having such a blast. So we're going to miss you, and hope you come and see us, and do have a good memory of us all, because we will be thinking of you now and then while you are being adventurous out there. Okay, take care. I wish you most of all good health. Okay, most of all good health, because without health none of us can do anything. And I'm going to get Ophelia to stop this before I continue and put you to sleep. Okay, take care. Bye.
Hi Matt. I thought it was appropriate I'd talk to you from my bicycle trainer, since you got me into this. And I can't thank you enough for that. I think during the pandemic, when all the gyms were closed in the winter of 2020 and later on, this thing saved my life in many ways. At least saved me from putting on 30 pounds. So I'm almost up to 5,000 kilometers over 2.5 years, which isn't bad, but I'm sure I'm way behind you. But I'm going to keep pedaling and try and catch up. I was thinking about some of the times we worked together, and I don't think we worked together all that much, but first time I remember was the start of the LDCS product, when we got that little airport people mover job for Tampa Airport, and you were looking at the wayside, and we worked together for a number of months on the initial design, and then you decided to leave the company. You had your heart set on becoming a teacher, went to teachers college. So I'm hoping that decision to leave the company wasn't really anything to do with me, but maybe it was that guy Tanner who was running the show for us. When you came back, I recall we had a interesting visit to Paris. I had been there a few times around 2001, 2002, and I think it was your first trip, and you said, let's go visit the Paris sewers. And that was a very interesting Saturday afternoon. So it's weird when you're just standing on the street and you walk down a manhole to go to a tourist attraction. And we had a few other trips to Shanghai, and I recall we had one trip to Singapore to look at, talk to SMRT about possibly stealing the Northeast line from Alstom. And that must have been in October, because I remember we went to a German restaurant and celebrated Oktoberfest, which seems a weird place to do it in Singapore, of course. So I wish you well in retirement. I know you're not going to have any trouble with retirement. You've got so many activities you're into, and I hope to see you more on the tennis court, and of course in Watopia.
Hi Matt, congrats on your retirement. Something for me to aspire to, I guess, knowing the use of our CellTrack IS solution around the world. I can only imagine your invaluable work contribution and global real-world impact over the course of your career today. Thank you for your warm welcome from when I first started. giving me a technical overview of the CellTrack solution personally. Thank you for being inclusive, reminding me for reviewing DVAs, and also introducing me to other people. I found you to be one of the best colleagues I've worked with. Best wishes for your retirement, and have a relaxing time with your family.
Hi, Matt. It was a bittersweet message when I heard about your retirement. I'm very happy for you. I think that you really deserve it. You've had a long and accomplished career here at Alcatel, then Thales, and now GTS. I remember from our early days, when we worked together on multiple projects, you were always very pleasant, kind, and knowledgeable, patient and understanding, and we will certainly miss your level of expertise, Matt. I also recall a function we attended together, and I met Viv, and I think you're a lovely couple, and I wish you both a very long and happy life together on the continuation of your life's journey together. I hope you've got your objectives all set out and that you meet all of them and more. I think that, this is what we all aspire to, and you've just modeled it for us. So thank you very much, Matt, for all that you've done for the company, for the business, for all the projects that I've worked and that we all both worked on collectively. And I wish you the very best of luck and happiness in the future. And I certainly hope that you have the desire to keep in touch with us, your old friends at GTS. All the very best, Matt. God bless.
Hi, Matt. Really appreciated has been working with you for around 17 years. First time we met in May 2005 at Shanghai Line 8 Deal 1. I was a designer on Shanghai customer side, and you was a deck chairman from Alcatel. You may don't know, there were a lot of rumors, discussions on customer side about you. Like, wow, tall guy is a champion of CN Tower Clam. And look at Matt, really the guy from cold Toronto. Wear only a t-shirt in winter. By the way, Shanghai's winter is not warm. And what impressed me a lot is your knowledge, professionalism, patient, well communication with customers, and progress in the first radio CBTC project in Shanghai and in China. Also very happy to work with you after I joined Thales and TSD. Thanks for your help on TSD. Remember, we do had quite a lot of valuable workshops, discussions on the interoperability solution. Now you are going to step in new phase of life. Wishing you uninterrupted days of enjoyment and happiness with your friends and family.
Hello, my name is Richard Keimel. I'm a senior project manager at Gannett Fleming, and I wanted to say that Matt O'Gorman was the best manager I've ever had in my career. He was supportive, he was always ready to help people, he kept his team informed about what was going on at the company, and the thing is, he did all of this while not wanting to be a people manager. So despite not wanting to manage a whole team of various people, he was still a better manager than everyone else I've had in my career. I'm very sorry to see you go, Matt. You will be missed by the transit and rail industry, but please enjoy your retirement, and please come to one more CBDC conference. Thanks.
Hi, Matt. I gather that I have rumors hearing that you are leaving, and the excuse is that you are leaving for retirement. But my view is different. I reckon you are sulking from Thales not winning the Amsterdam bid. And I reckon there was a motivation for you to go to Amsterdam. And I think picture tells 1,000 words. And I just wondered if that's the reason you wanted to go to Amsterdam.
But anyway, on the serious note, I'd like to congratulate you on your retirement, and I wish you all the best of health and best of time during retirement. And please keep in touch with us. Thank you.
I might, quick question. Are you sure you own enough to retire? I can't believe it. I still remember we first met in Shantung in 2006 for Shanghai Line 6 Design Liaison meeting. I also remember the good time when we were working together for China projects. It's like yesterday, right? I want to take this opportunity to thank you for your professional work and the strong support in China portfolio. And also thank you for being such wonderful colleague and a good friend. Congratulations on your retirement. I wish you good health, happiness, and success in your future adventure. And remember, you can always come back to work when you feel bored. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Don Winnicky, reporting in from the cottage. Congratulations, Matt, on your retirement. Matt and I go back, at least 40 years. I think we met when we were both working for SEL ITT Canada back in the early 80s. Never really worked together on the same project. I was in simulations initially, and he was in VCC. But Matt was a good advisor. He had done some educational materials and stuff like that for the VCC to get people up to speed on CellTrak, and I used to use those tools to help my team get up to speed when I was working on the VCC. So I thank you for that, Matt, over the years. Matt, you've also been an advisor for me on various matters, both consulting, professional, various things, personal, and I thank you for your input over the years for that. Matt and I both had a love for swimming and for skiing. Matt had also a love for cycling, which I did not have. But we would go over to the pool swimming at York at lunchtime. Matt in the fast lane, me in the medium lane. Sometimes I'd skip over to the fast lane. When I did, Matt wouldn't let it be known when he was passing me by, which he did regularly in the fast lane. Big wake. Matt was a better skier, but it was always fun skiing out west with you and your brother. It would be myself and Walter Kineo and Matt and his brother. So always a pleasure. Nice to do the mountains with you guys. Looking forward to your retirement. Maybe we'll do some 9-hole golf up at near your cottage or even around here. If Vivian's there, hi Vivian. Matt and Vivian, 2 peas in a pod. Love you both, guys. Okay, you take care of each other and look out for each other, eh? Anyways, I'm over and out. If there's people I know there, Frith Whitmom, Dave Dimmer, Rodney Ignatius, pleasure working with you all. Claudio Hamburger, thanks for seeking me out recently. Nice talking with you. Jacques Michaud, if you're there. Always a pleasure working with you. Greg Balsden, Graham Brown, Walter Kinney, pleasure. Rudy Rochefort, thank you over the years. Always a pleasure. Thanks. Everybody, have a good night. Take care. Been a pleasure working with you all.
So, Matt, you're retiring. The thing about retirement is you're not getting put out to pasture. You get to graduate. You're going to graduate to a kind of self-determinism that we should all hope for when we reach that level of competency and maturity that we no longer have to go to work. So you can do things like, you can build a house. That's always nice to do. You can have a property you can walk around in, grow some trees. That's nice. Look after a dog. It's always good to have dogs around. Lots of things you can do. In your career, I've always admired your kind of quiet authority. Oh yeah, you can also play with grandkids. Grandkids are fun too. I've always admired your quiet authority and the way you handled difficult situations in meetings. Usually waited till everybody else had kind of blowing themselves out, and then you'd make a decision for everybody. And that's a nice way to do things. I think you're a very good compromiser. You made excellent decisions. I know you've been in some very tight situations, very political ones, where there's a lot of pressure, money, even guns involved, and you came out unscathed, so kudos to you. There is one thing I will recommend, and I know we're a small community and we look out for each other, and so this is to everybody there. We all know that Matt's an accomplished triathlete, and that's fantastic, it's great. However, if you ever see Matt coming out of a pharmacy and he's got a large bag of disposable razors, or maybe several packages of hair removal cream, it means that he's trying to increase his efficiency during the races by doing what's called a body shave. Now, a body shave is where you think that your speed will improve by removing all of your body hair. And I know from personal experience, based on advice from Matt, poor advice as it turns out, that, some triathletes do this thing called a body shave. It's not worth it, Matt. So don't go down that road. And if any of you see Matt in this situation, planning the body shave, don't let him do it. It's not that it's a bad thing to do, but I'll tell you, 3 weeks of bristly hair, especially if you're married, is not a good thing. I wish you all the best, Matt. You're a great friend. I've enjoyed working with you over the years, and I look forward to enjoying lots of time with you in the future. So take care and all the best.
Hey Matt, in case you don't recognize me, this is Arnaud. Well, I want to wish you a happy retirement and congratulations on your career. For me, I'd like you to remember 2 words. But before I give you that, just a quick memory I have from you is when we were trying to capture Thompson Line in Singapore. I was the capture lead, you were the PDA, and I was so impressed when we were preparing for the presentation to customer. We always brainstorm and came up with the good convincing argument, and we always managed to deliver them with a smile. And that's coming actually to my 2 words for you. First is respect. Each time you enter in the room, everybody was respecting you for your knowledge. And second words is happiness. Again, each time you enter into a meeting room, you are bringing happiness. So if you want to increase even further respect I have for you and my happiness, come and ride with me. Start mountain biking, stop road biking, it's boring. All right, enjoy, Matt. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Hello, Matt. Just a couple words to thank you for your 40 years of service at Thales and to really wish you well in your retirement. We've shared a lot of moments together. I've really appreciated your support throughout the years. I remember you training me on the VCC when I started working at the company with the Lunch and Learn seminars. I remember your leadership on the MS China projects where we developed the CBTC from scratch. I also remember your leadership in your current role in the architecture group as our main architect for the CellTrak IS system. So you will really be missed. You have a lot of friends at Thales, and I do hope that you're going to drop by once in a while for lunch and just to have a chat with us. Again, I wish you well. Thank you for everything that you've done for the company.
Man, that was a good slope. Hey, Matt, I thought I would take you down memory lane to remember some of those great ski trips that we had together out west. Our friendship has gone back many, many years. I remember when you first started and we worked together on the first gen VCC, those nights together that we spent working and trying to convince others that was the best thing that they could possibly do, to our friendship over the years, the many talks that we had in the office. Not too many work trips together, except for one in London, but you've always been a great friend. We've always had great times both in the office and away from the office together, and I can't believe that you're leaving. And I'm really going to miss you. It was wonderful. I will still look for advice from you on how to transition out of that post-TALIS life later, but Matt, it was wonderful. I can't believe 39 years have gone by, but I'm going to miss you, my friend, and I wish you all the best in this post-TALIS world.
We recognize that today marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Retirement isn't an end. It's a new beginning filled with endless possibilities, a time to explore, to cherish, and to savor the moments that truly matter. Matt, as you embrace the adventures that lie ahead, know that your impact will live on, guiding us, inspiring us, and reminding us of the extraordinary person you are. Thank you for everything. We will miss you.